Hard double strikes, and it really broke me. Picked up myself, and I kept going. God is great, I won 7 times, I'm still counting. So many people here are unfortunate.
Hey, you guys, shame wear me Mrs. Red Dots. Because what was the inspiration behind this wager presentation? Like, I couldn't even laugh. Like, from the beginning to the end of their presentation, I cannot even explain what it was about. Like, I was just watching, I was laughing. If there's anything they achieved, is the comedy aspect of it. If this was a comedy show, I'll say, okay, that was a wonderful wager presentation for a comedy show. Because how did they practice that thing and feel like it was okay to go into the arena to present it? To the point that the other team, they were just laughing throughout because they also felt that way about this wager presentation. Did you guys watch the wager presentation? If you watched it, just let me know what your thoughts were about this wager presentation because it literally threw me off balance, right? So welcome back to my channel, guys. If you're new here, please do well to like, share, subscribe, and all the good stuff. And don't forget to turn on your post notifications so that you can get notified each time I post a brand new video. So sound check, sound check. Before I even continue, let's even know whether this sound, whether or not they hear it, they talk. Yeah. So sound check, sound check. Let me know if the sound is okay, if the sound is fine. I believe you guys can hear me because my microphone is saying that it's showing green. Honestly, I was supposed to spell somebody's name now. Farah Mintrix. Omo is all I can say to brides from their rehearsals. I don't know. I don't know. Say they no fit win. Like when they were rehearsing, you guys, I thought it was a joke. Like I thought they were still like maybe not presenting everything. I don't know saying at the same team where they go do for arena. I was like, are you guys serious? Like, are you guys really really serious? Yeah. So at some point, it started to look like a nursery rhyme, and I was just like, would I say disappointed? Right. So let me just play where they were trying to sing together the song that they put together. Right. Okay. Let me take away this comment. Okay, sound is good, sound is great. Thank you very much. Honestly, it was disappointing, but I appreciate the fact that it was funny. Actually, like if it was disappointing and boring, I would be so pissed. But it was disappointing and funny. So let's just take it that they came to make us laugh. Let's just take it that they came to make us laugh. Yeah. So let me play this part first before we even continue, guys. What was that? Like what was that, please? Even in a nursery rhyme. Like, did you guys see that? Oh God, oh God. Today was crazy. I thought I laughed a lot yesterday when they were doing the whisper game, but today it puts me in that situation of laughing again. Like it was crazy. Right. Messi saying fate always wins. Yeah, his team won. Like what his team did was completely way ahead of this team. Like even when they were presenting this team, they already knew they had messed up. They were just watching them like So this is what they told us to present. That's how they were looking. They were just looking at them in admiration. That, you guys are doing well. Like I already knew that the other team was going to win. So it was an easy one. It wasn't even like people that dragged these people. He told them that the only thing that they achieved from the wager for the only thing that was good was the fact that they highlighted the price of fame. Obviously being in Big Brother's house, there's a lot that comes with becoming famous. That's the only thing. Every other thing was a letdown. People that use grammar finished their presentation. He dragged the life out of them. Like it was so crazy. Um so when I saw the set of people in their group too, I felt sorry for them. They were not even practicing. Like throughout the week, they were playing around. And then you guys know with all the tension that has been going on between these people from yesterday today, I knew that it was going to be crazy. Kindergarten performance, exactly. I am Eku Mavia Edmond. Omo, this your name longo. Kindergarten performance, that is what it was. You guys, I never see this kind of thing before. Diane said, "What in the heavens are Thomas team doing? Like, what in the heavens? Heavens in the heavens." I laughed out my stress. At least they achieved that. I laughed out my lungs. Veronica. Time they could have used for rehearsal, they were using it to quarrel about spoon. Till now, the spoons have not been returned to the house. They are still having the spoon situation. And the funny thing is, one funny thing is that Isabella and Imisi, it so happens that most times they are usually in the losing team, and these are people that don't like the whole food rules, and they now end up they always end up like in the losing team for the wager win. Right, and the only time I think they won was when it was a general win for the whole house. So let's just continue so that I'll show you guys what. Okay, so for Imisi's own, Mrs. Pat would have been a bit okay if she did not take it in a non serious way, right? So her voice was okay, her voice was nice, but she was now her lines, she wasn't flowing with her lines. She wasn't even laughing about the whole thing. Like the whole thing was a joke. The whole the part of the presentation was just a whole joke.
She even called me Pepper Snack. Pepper Snack.
Did you see how that other team they were laughing at them? So let's now talk about the team that gave us something that looks like the wager presentation because they told them to, create a musical play. Right. So there's a play part of it, the part where they have to act and sing. So you know how it is with like some musical performances where you act and then you sing. And this musical play has to do with they're supposed to make reference to their journey in the house, right? So this team was team. If lesson I didn't understand the assignment we people that give them. So the way they did it was they highlighted their different experiences in the house. They began with the diary session. Denari was the big brother. Denari acted as big brother, and he nailed it. Like he did a very good job. His voice was oh, so my network wants to misbehave. Big brother commended him, right? So Jason J and his team, they started off by the Big Brother thing and Jason J. This was when they were in the diary room. They acted out the diary room and Jason J sang about that. Yeah.
How are you feeling today? I feel excited. It's like the fire in me has been ignited. I made it to BBM 10 of the 10. This to me right here is a big moment.
So that was the diary room presentation that they did. The next thing that they highlighted was their entrance into the house. So Koyin came out and imitated what's his name, Mensah's entrance, where he was like, "Pressure, kill the chicken," and then Faith came in, and they just displayed what happened during their entrance. And while they were on it, they, brought up a song. So for every part that they are displaying, they would also sing about it. So that's what like puts the whole thing together, right? So let me just play that.
Pressure, give me sticky. Surprise! I'm calling Vika. I'm excited for the sound. Show me my skills, give me for the sound.
Yeah, so that was their entrance part, the part for the entrance. It was obviously longer, but I can't play everything. Ferram Metrix is saying Nimisi will start next week. Faith go hide foodstuffs. Hey, Faith is in the winning team. That's true. Oh. Hey, next week Steph go choke. Next week go really, really choke because they are the ones that are going to be in charge of the food and the shopping for next week. Yes, Dami. One team won the wager. Obviously, not that other team that was giving us comedy skits, but the second team won. The team I'm showing you their performance now. This is the team that won. Then they also came out to present. So they basically acted out arena games, like when they went in when they usually go in for the arena games. So when they gathered for the arena games, The Nari first of all said, "Okay, guys, move to the arena for your task. I mean, arena performance." And then they sang. After they sang, they now showed themselves, like they did a display where they were playing, trying to play a game and pulling ropes and stuff. So, like I said, singing and acting, they put everything together.
It could be balance, it could be speed. Listen attentively. Arena no be beat, so don't go dey down your game. Say that. Obstacle jokes, no jokes, so you got to concentrate. Focus.
So this is where they were like pulling. So while they were pulling it, you would listen. If you listen carefully, you hear when they were kind of making reference to things that they've done in they've said in the house. This is where they brought in Faith's talk of I always win, we always win, and everything. So while they were playing the arena games, they brought that in to their play, just highlighting that aspect of it.
We always win. I want to win. We always win. We want to win. We always win. We want to win. We always win. We want to win.
Then they also obviously they highlighted their fights. Obviously, now there's no way you will not talk about fights when it has to do with these housemates, this particular set especially. And they brought in a pot to show that now food they always cause their fights. So this was them like charging at each other to show that fights happen in the house as a result of their food. And then while they were displaying the fights, they were using some of their punchlines, some of them's punchlines in the house, right? So this was them just basically highlighting fights in the house. Did you see how the other team they were looking at them? They already knew that they were defeated. Like they were looking in admiration. They were just admiring what was supposed to be. So they were looking at them like, okay, this is actually how the whole thing is supposed to be. Kazim said, how can Faith and Jason how can Faith, Koyin, and Jason be in the same group? That's a crazy combination, actually. Okoye said cultural acting as a ninja was fun. Yes, they also put culture to act as a ninja. So they actually thought of everything and then put everything together. They highlighted the different things that have been happening in the house. They didn't want to leave everything out. Yeah. Mrs. Look for me. Oh my meeting. Yeah, so this is where this one for this part they were just showing how they like their Saturday night parties. So they danced and they sang to represent their Saturday night parties. After that, they now acted out like love things in the house, love situations. And now this part where cause problems we caused like conversations inside the house. So it was Koyin and Dede that came out. So it was basically Dede just saying you're not going to wait till she even take talk himself, he's not going to ignore her again, blah 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 blah. So they're just like imitating some of the love things in the house. There's a part where it was as if it was begging her, and I feel like they were trying to imitate Bright and Mide. So they just put together some kind love scenarios in the house. And after this part, they now danced, did like a two people type dance. Jason and Joanna joined in the dance, but it was giving romance type scene. And they now showed Isabella and Kola. It so happened that Isabella and Kola they were sitting beside each other. Me brother, the person the person behind this camera, our kind day of this season. They show some kind things. So yeah.
You never switch up on me again. I won't switch up on you, babe. Are you sure? Yes. So we'll be closer in the day time, stripping when the sun down. I could never come down. We could last another round. Baby, never say no. Stripping when the sun.
Gege wahala. So now this may not have been so much of an issue. Like a conversation would have not been like again like that. But after the play, there was a conversation that now happened between Let me take this back. Make una dey see the parts as make una dey see the thing as I dey talk about the whole thing. After the situation, I mean after the wager, Denari was having a conversation with Isabella and Emisi, and he was basically telling Isabella that Koyi he overheard Koyi denying her in front of Dede. Even like this. No, no, my network wants to stress my life, but no, the devil is a liar. So you guys don't mind this network. My network does do scolomingos. Since yesterday, it has been doing somehow. Although today is better than yesterday. But yeah, but I hope you guys can still hear me because my network is going. Uh, uh, okay, let me just see if I will continue. Yeah, she did. I'm going to also talk about that in this video. I don't know if they did this my network. I'm going to also talk about that in this video. Okay, you can. Okay, make I just continue. As the network, no one hear word. So, like I said, Denari was now telling Isabella that Coin was denying her in front of Dede that he overheard their conversation. Right. I don't know if he was talking about the conversation from yesterday after the party, right? Of which I don't know. There are several times where Koyin has spoken to Dede with regards to Isabella, and he didn't deny her from those conversations. He just said, "Oh, he's having fun, he's cool, and everything." Right? It hasn't come from the place of denial. So I don't know the conversation that Denari had. Maybe getting one way they no show us because they don't show us everything. So he was telling Isabella that, and that kind of like moved Isabella to tears because she was now feeling like, okay, these are our only people in the house. That's referring to Denari and Emisi. Like she was just telling them that they are her only people in the house, and she was just overwhelmed. I feel like the she being overwhelmed has to do with everything that has been going on recently. I was talking about the discussion of Konya and Dede had after pool party at the kitchen area. Yes, I had that conversation. I don't think he denied her per se. Although, like you guys know I posted that video. There's a part where he was saying he just has to play his game. There's a part where Koyi said he just has to play his game. And then he later on said, I'm not playing a game. The conversation was kind of confusing. Right. But then Aisha went to tell her that. And I was like, okay, let's just be watching. So I'm going to get to that. Let's just finish up with their wager presentation before we go further into it. So at this point, Denari just acted as Ebuka and they displayed the eviction situation. So he just normal eviction things and they still sang and stuff. So this is where people are now told them that they've won. But before he told them that they've won, he commended Denari. He called him big small big brother. Yeah, small big brother that he, did a decent job. I was like, big brother, she you dey jealous of me. He did a fantastic job. Don't say he's in a decent job. He did a fantastic job, Jared. Denari did a very good job. And then the rest of the team, they also did well. For the other team, people that dragged their life as they should. In fact, I feel like they're supposed to punish them for that performance because it was giving no regard for the wager. Most of their time, they spent most of their time fighting and everything. I feel like they're supposed to be giving rice and beans to separate for that thing that they performed because they did not do well at all. So people are now told these people that they've won and they'll be in charge of food for next week. I think that next week is going to have his own food fights. There's no week that we don't have food fights in the house. Every time, every week, food fights, food fights.
Congratulations.
So, this is where the conversation was going on. I said I was not going to make this video about this conversation. That's why I didn't bring the actual video. I made a video, like I captured the video, but I was like, I'll just highlight it here and probably play the video in my next when I'm making my other upload. But let's just talk about it briefly, right? Elizabeth is saying, but what was Isabella thinking that Koyin is in love with her? I don't think so. Because she was saying she's not in love with the boy, so it's fine, and she's not feeling any type of way. That she's not crying because of him. That's what she said. So, but indirectly, she was crying because of the situation, right? Because she's saying that, oh, she has just Denari and Imisi in the house, is basically saying that okay, Koyin, she doesn't think that he's for her and everything. So she was just highlighting that these are her main people in the house, and it got her emotional and all, right? And like I said, I feel like it's as a result of everything that has been going on. You guys know yesterday there was the whole body odor, mouth odor conversation. Now there's this tension that's also going on in the house with Imisi hiding the spoons in the house, even though she said now that she has returned it, but they still don't have the spoons. Nobody has still seen the spoons. I don't know if another person has taken it. I don't know if she actually returned it. So there's still so much tension in the house. So this is their own way of trying to bond. And in this conversation, Imisi told them that um Dede likes Koyin, and she also likes Kola. That they feel like, was it Denari that said it? I think it was Denari that said it. One of them just said that Dede likes Koyin and Dede likes Kola, in different ways. That if it was not in the house, I think it was Denari that said it, that if nobody saying at this house, if it was not because of the way the house was, that they would have, had something to do with each other. So they were just having a conversation about them, right? Let me say Isabella also said she's catching fun. Yeah. Isabella said for her it's just like, she's not in love with the boy, and then he has been doing well. He made her breakfast. He, came to stay on her bed and everything. So she's fine with, what she's getting. Basically, that was what she was trying to highlight. Right. So this is where she was crying about the situation of things and just feeling like she just has them. And while they were having this conversation, she was telling Denari that he should not betray her, or should just, try to always bring whatever he hears to her. Like if he hears anything, he should try to, bring it to her. So don't be like saying that friendship bonds, then they form pacts and stuff there. And this how is your brother? I wish he was awake now. I'd have told him to come. He's sleeping. I'd have told him to come and say hi or say hello. Don't know that boy. He has abandoned me. Has abandoned me in the wilderness. Um, it's like they miss Doris. So Doris was actually like one major addition to tasks, both their wager presentation and then their normal arena games. She used to put in her all. They've been saying this since she left, that they wishes that they first say they wishes Jesus Christ of Nazareth. See what English wants to do to me. She has been saying this. They've been saying this is that they wish she won something, because she always puts in her all into tasks, wager. She puts in her blood and her sweat. So obviously, if they're doing this kind of wager where they are remembering past housemates, she'll be at the top of the conversation, right? So yeah, I understand. I also wish that she won something, because let's not only wager away they win. I mean, like, it's only, but when it comes to sponsored tasks, I don't think she had like wins like that. Um understand your wishes. No. Let's see breastfeed. Is the breastfeeding can for me? Oh my god, this is also crazy. This is crazy. Um I am saying it can't be love but like. Yeah, she definitely likes Konya and definitely likes the attention. I mean, who doesn't like attention? We all like attention. We like when somebody's showing us care, love, and everything, especially in a house like that. You like to know that you have someone in your corner that is always like, that always has your back, right? So I guess that contributed to her feeling emotional. It's painful. She don't get any win. Honestly, really painful. I really feel bad for I felt bad for Doris. Well, she's going to win on the outside. There's so much more to be won out on the outside. But if there's one thing I was looking forward to, was Doris winning things in the house. Right? I was looking forward to it. Okay, say when would they do innocent task? Innocent task usually comes like maybe a week or two before the finals. So yeah, because that one is a huge win. So sometimes the person, even if you don't win the game, if you win the innocent one, you know that you've won something big. So it's not now. Right? It's not now. Rosalind saying, so Isabella is crying. Until I see her cry blood, Sha, no comment. Hey, Rosalind, what happened? What's going on? What's going on? So yeah, it's just been crazy. A lot has been happening in the house with this whole spoon situation. But I'm not going to overload us in this video. I just want to talk about their wager and things that came from it, the results, the aftermath of their wager presentation. So thanks for tuning in, guys. If you're currently on the live stream, please give it a thumbs up. My mouth don't dry finish because I don't cho 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 cho, and my water literally rolled away from me. So for this cough I'm coughing, guys, please give it a thumbs up. God, I beg you. So yeah, this is me rounding up, but I just want to get thank you very much. Thank you. Just thumbs up. That's the story that you can tell me now. Yeah, so guys, I'm just gonna end this live stream now so that it doesn't become too long. Thanks for tuning in. And don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and I'm gonna see you on the next one. Bye guys. Love you. Kizzies.